Jillian's right here, getting ready to come sit down next to me.
Dad just got up.
Oh. And I don't know if David's coming to join us or not. He was asleep.
He's probably going to eat dinner.
Probably. There's Jillian.
Hello.
Okay, so we're live until we hit 600 subscribers. I fell asleep last night, even though we posted we were going to go live, but I fell asleep last night. And we kind of forgot the other day. We got busy and forgot. So
we're going live tonight.
We're going live tonight. Excuse me.
You want to put these?
I'm so tired.
Okay. Oh.
I'm always tired lately. So we're gonna do. Hi, Tiffany. Welcome in. So we're going to do some Disney stories. That's what we were gonna do last night.
And I thought we were gonna talk about the other thing that we did tonight.
Oh yeah, and we finally watched Raya and the Last Dragon tonight. Jillian cried.
I did not.
At the end.
I did not.
She did too. She was over here. Wiping her eyes and taking off her glasses.
I don't know what you're talking about. It didn't happen. Didn't happen.
That's what she was doing.
It was a good ending, sue me.
It's because the dragons brought everybody back to life.
Well, technically.
Spoilers if you haven't seen it.
Well, technically, no. The dragons didn't do it. It was Raya, the princess, whatever her name was. Nemuri? I don't know. The dude from
the kicking
Spine.
assery. the fellowship of the kicking assery.
Wait, no. It was the fellowship of whatever the smoke villains were. Them.
That was
butt
funny.
kickery.
Yep.
Because it's Disney, they're not allowed to cuss. So butt kickery. I lost it.
Yeah. She fell on the floor laughing.
I lost it. Because
I tried to get a picture of it, but I had chocolate on my phone.
Although
I had to clean my phone.
Although I will say this, that entire movie I was getting Lord of the Rings vibes. And the Fellowship of really just...
The butt kicker.
Well, it was the smoky villain, them,
Mm-hmm.
and then what they're called, the Dumor, something like that. I don't know. Hey, Dad, you want to come tell Disney stories, or you just want to eat?
So, Jillian has a Disney story that she really wanted to cover. That's why we're doing Disney stories.
Okay, so how do I start this?
We did a multi-family trip with my brother and his kids. And
one of my cousins was talking a whole bunch of crap. And she was like, I'm going to go on everything. I'm going to do everything. Blah, 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 blah. She screamed her head off on Snow White's
Scary
Adventures. She started screaming on that ride. I was like, really? You're losing it on a dark ride that's for children? Roller coasters I can understand, but a ride in Fantasyland? Are you kidding me?
Let's see, you were 11, so she had to have been 12 or 13. Should be, yeah, so.
13?
She was 13.
13 years old, losing her crap on a ride in Fantasyland.
So.
Now, to preface this story, they never really did anything before going out with us. So, you know, it was new, it was different, blah, 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 blah. The problem, though, is that she was talking all this crap before we left. Her youngest sister, who was like 7 or 8 at the time, was perfectly fine on that ride.
But her youngest sister's kind of fearless.
Yeah. She's kind of... Oh, I want to try that. I want to do that.
She was so bummed she wasn't tall enough to go on some of the rides.
She cried on a couple of them.
She wasn't tall enough.
She cried.
All right, so get to the story about your cousin that you wanted to tell. There was a specific thing that happened you wanted to tell.
The Big Thunder or Space Mountain one?
I don't remember.
We were talking about this last night.
I still don't remember.
Neither do I. Oh.
We'll do both.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Big Thunder Mountain is my favorite ride. Okay. So I get stuck in between her. Well, okay, so it was me, her, and one of her sisters. This is the there's at the time, she was 13. Her next youngest, the one closest to her is 9 months younger than I am.
And you were 11.
Yeah, so she was 11, and then they had a 9-year-old younger sister and a 7.
No, I think at that point Caitlin was 5 and...
Oh, right, she was 5 or 6, something like that. And I was trying really hard not to say their names.
Oh.
Oops. Anyways, so my 13-year-old cousin is in between me and her 11-year-old sister. Now, her 11-year-old sister was a little nervous getting on this ride because it was one of the first roller coasters we had been on. None of them had any real clue as to what to expect. This is one of the ones that Caitlin, the youngest, couldn't go on. And
No, I thought she could go on that one.
I don't... No, because she was with Cynthia, because Cynthia didn't want to go on it.
Oh, Cynthia didn't go on it?
No.
Oh. I don't remember. I just remember having...
You had JJ.
Oh.
So, I was,
I ended up with her on a lot of the rides.
Because she wanted to go with Aunt Melissa. Anyways, so, we leave the station. And the 13-year-old starts losing her mind. We had just left the station. We weren't even really going that fast. And we started up the first chain lift and all I hear is, ah! In my ear. And I'm like, can you not?
I think she was just really excited.
Considering it sounded like a scream of terror, no, she wasn't excited.
I don't know. But then when we went on Space Mountain,
she was screaming in Dad's ear.
She got stuck with David. Because in Disneyland, it's 2x2. Mm-hmm. Not 1 and 1, it's 2x2. So she got stuck with David. And she was screaming the whole entire time in David's ear. He was not happy.
Yeah, so we get home, right? After the trip, it was like, what, a week?
I don't remember.
Something like that. We get home, right? I look at my 13-year-old cousin and I go, uh-huh. And you were talking all this crap. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then,
Caitlin did better than you did. Since we've already said her name like 6 times at this point.
You all know me and David were bigger people. My brother had gained a lot of weight. He's passed away now. So he's like, at the point in time, he was like way bigger than me.
Grab this!
We were trying to get him on Soarin'. We tried once and they couldn't get the seatbelt to go around him. And so they're like, nope, we got to cut you off. That's time. And so he couldn't go on it. So we tried to get him on again, and David's trying to get the seatbelt to go in, and in order to get the seatbelt to go around him, he's trying to move part of my brother's body. And his wife is sitting there trying to help. And
No, she was in between the girls.
I had all the girls up front with me.
Oh.
You guys were behind me. No, you were with me,
Mm-hmm.
and the girls were in the front row, and then Michael, Daddy, Cynthia, and the boys were in the row behind. And then, all of a sudden, you hear David yell, "Grab this!" really loud, right?
And everyone's like, wait, what?
And then you hear his wife yell, "Your butt!"
Everyone in the room starts laughing their butts up. Even the cast member that was standing there was dying.
And they're like, "Hurry up, we're almost to where we gotta cut you off. You're taking too much time."
Click.
And literally, like David said, he got sat down. He barely got his seatbelt clicked, and we were up because like we were out of time. It was so funny. I'm sitting there in the row in front of him, turning around, trying to figure out what the heck was going on. I have all the little girls. I have her, and there are 4 girls with me up in the front row. How I ended up with all the little ones with just me, I don't know.
There was 2 little ones, and then the 3 of us older girls.
Yeah, 5 little ones. How I ended up with I don't know. But
Oh, now I gotta do the Haley story.
okay. So I wasn't feeling good, so they took me back to our hotel. And
Dad took
so
me back.
and Haley, one of her cousins, and Jillian was with us. And then I got lonely sitting in the hotel by myself. So I called David and I was like, "Are you gonna be mad if I asked you to come back and come get me? Because I'm lonely sitting here all by myself." And so he dropped Haley and Jillian off and then came back to come get me.
So we were in Disney's California Adventure, and he went, "Hey, I have to go get your mom."
Oh, you guys had gotten all the way in the park?
Yeah, we were in DCA, and we were doing stuff in DCA, and he's like, "Hey, I have to go get your mom. Go meet Michael and Cynthia in front of
It's a small world.
It's a small world. While I go get your mom, and we'll meet you guys there. Just let us know what's going on." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So we get into Disneyland, right? And all I hear is the parade music, and I went.
She was 11. She didn't do that. I guarantee you she didn't.
I was like, great. This is going to be so much fun because we can't just cut straight through Main Street up and that way. So Haley and I start walking up Main Street, and he's like,
he's mad. So she decides to take him the longest way she could possibly come.
okay, in my defense, Tomorrowland was basically closed off. We couldn't cut through Tomorrowland at the time because of the parade, and we couldn't go through.
You could have if you went to the other side.
No,
of
Mom,
Main Street.
I'm telling you, even going up this way because of where the cast members had everybody standing was right in front of Main Street, or right in front of Tomorrowland's entrance.
Yeah, they normally leave a path cutting through for people to walk.
Anyways, so we went up through Frontierland and up around.
They went on the complete opposite side of the park, way far away from where they needed to go.
Oh, and that wasn't even the best part of all of this, because every time we passed any part of the parade, Haley just kept getting madder and madder and madder and madder, and finally he's like, "Okay, if I hear any segment of this song again in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to throw you into a pool." So I asked, "Of what?" He's like, "I don't care." And I was like, "Haley, I'm your guide. You can't do that to me."
Except she got him way lost, so he got mad.
So we catch up with my aunt and uncle, and they're like, Where's your dad? And I went, "Oh, he went to go get my mom, so we're gonna..." But by the time we caught up with them...
We were there,
No,
pretty much. We were there, like, almost
you guys weren't there yet.
Not quite, but almost.
They had already gone through It's a Small World and gotten up and were standing there waiting for us.
Yeah.
And then they caught up like 5 minutes, and then Mom and Dad showed up like 5-6 minutes later.
And there was one time where she got cold, and I don't remember. David had brought sweatpants.
Dad was wearing sweatpants.
Yeah, over his shorts.
And he took them off and gave them to me. I was
And we
cold.
put them on her, and she was 11, so she was like toothpick, right? So we're trying to like keep them on her, and we got like safety pins, like trying to, and like they were like rolled and like bunched up, and like because she was cold and didn't bring. We told her to bring something, and she forgot it.
Yeah. Pants. You told me to bring pants.
And she forgot them.
Because I was wearing shorts because I wasn't paying attention to the fact that we were going to be in the park until like 9 or 10.
I told her to grab them, put them in the backpack, and she didn't listen to me. So yeah, so he takes off his sweatpants that he had brought and put over his shorts. And then, yeah, we have them like rolled up and like, we did all this like stuff to try to make it fit her. We've done a lot of weird stuff in Disney.
Yeah, we definitely have.
All right. Well, if you are watching this video later, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 600 subscribers right now, so if you are seeing this video and you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe for us.
Please.
Hit the like if you like this video. If you want to see more stories from Disney, let us know in the comments. We can probably like do something with stories, I'm sure.
I mean, we
got
haven't.
a lot more.
I mean, we haven't touched on anything that happened in Walt Disney World.
Yeah, we got a lot of Disney stories.
I mean, we can talk about.
Check out
Kirsten.
our video that I posted earlier today. Yeah,
Oh,
Kristen.
what are we doing in July?
We are. Well, I don't know. Did you decide? Are we going to Vegas still? Okay. We are going to Disneyland in July and checking out the new Avengers campus, hopefully. And if we can get pass for it, the Web Slingers the Web Slingers ride. Yeah, I can't. I have a hard time with it. And then until we hit 600 subscribers, we're going live every day. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe for us. Share out our channel. And if you're new here,
Welcome to the crew.
have a good night, guys. It put me in chat. That's what I want.